Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina, aka Pretty C, aka Pretty C Budgets. And Happy New Year's, first of all. So I know my channel is kind of like about budgeting and things like that, but also my channel will be about side hustles going into 2022. So one of my side hustles that I do, I am a notary public loan signing agent. So at first when I got into notary, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do notary, just to for like, extra money or whatever. And then I found out about being a loan signing agent. So first things first, this is for the state of New Jersey. I live in the state of New Jersey, so I'm going to reflect on what the state of New Jersey guidelines are and what I did to get my actual notary public commission for the state of New Jersey. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then I found out that you could be a loan signing agent. You could be a loan signing agent, and if you go into business for yourself, you can set your own fees, set your own prices, and things like that. But for general notary work, you do have to follow the guidelines and the rules for the state of New Jersey, which they just changed. You can find more of that in the manual for the state of New Jersey. So what I did to start my notary business, or to get started with notary, because you don't necessarily have to start your own business, but if you're going to, get into it lucratively and really want to do it, yes, you can start your business by getting your LLC. So how I started mine, I'm gonna keep looking down because I got like a little paper. How I started mine, I went to njportal.com. So after I did that, they asked you, did you have a commission before? Excuse me, yes or no. So I said no. I did the application. After I did the application, I got an email that says, hey, you've been approved. Your notary commission should be in the mail. After your notary commission comes in the mail, you have to take it to your county clerk's office to get sworn in. So for me, I live in Gloucester County, so I had to take it to the Gloucester County store, which is inside of the Deptford Mall, which is South Jersey. I'm South Jersey. So I took it to the county clerk office, got sworn in, and took my oath. So after that, then I could actively start taking, doing general notary work. So after doing my general notary work, and getting sworn in, I then found out that you can be a loan signing agent once you become a notary public. So I was like, let me look into that. So then I went on NNA, which is the National Notary Association, and I took the Notary Essentials course, which gives you the knowledge on how to do general notary work for your state. Now, they have different courses, but of course, I took the New Jersey one because I live in New Jersey. So then I took the Notary Essential course, and then they have a loan signing agents course. I took that course also. But on the NNA, they have 3 different packages that you can choose from. Now, don't do what I did. What I did was I took the cheap package just to get started the process so that I could take the exam, where I had to find out later on that it didn't include the loan signing agent course. So then I had to pay another fee, and I thought that I was already a loan signing agent, when in all reality I wasn't, because I paid for the cheap course. So they have like a first one, second one, and third one. First one doesn't include, it just includes your exam. It doesn't include none of the material. Second one includes your exam, the material, and I believe E&O insurance. And then the last one, it includes everything that you need to get started. So after I do that, so you definitely want and you definitely need E&O insurance. I think the minimum that you can get is $25,000. But if you want to do direct, like go into your business for yourself, they say you need at least $100,000. And then depends on how your business go, you can up it some more. Now you can choose the NNA insurance, or you can get like another type of E&O insurance. For me, I just went with the E&O insurance through the NNA. So after you get your insurance, after I got my insurance and did the courses and everything like that, now it's time for you to honestly market yourself. Well, you need your supplies. So you need of course, your stamp. Now in the state of New Jersey, you need your journal, where before you didn't. And of course, your fingerprints. So to do your fingerprints inside of your journal. Jersey has changed a lot of stuff. So we had to be knowledgeable and read up on your information as to what changed in the state of New Jersey. Mind you, it just changed the end of last year. So definitely, if you're looking to get into notary, definitely look into those things so you can be aware and know what to do and what to charge and what not to charge, because you don't want to get hit over the head or get in trouble because, things have changed. So, now, mind you, all of this stuff has changed for New Jersey. So that's why I say it's important to know, because at first, Jersey wasn't doing, don't quote me, but I believe Jersey, you didn't necessarily have to have a journal. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm fairly new, so I don't know what they was doing years ago to right now, but I do know that you definitely need a journal now and fingerprints to do the thumbprint for when you get them to sign your journal book. So now, if you want, now I know there's been a whole bunch of different other courses that you can take, but the NNA is profile in what you need and what you want to take. A lot of these title companies, mortgage companies, title offices, they really honestly don't know nothing about like the other courses. When I mean other courses, like there's the loan signing system course that I did take that course also. On top of my NNA. So NNA is what you must get. The loan signing system is something that you can take it for like your being, but it's not a requirement to be a loan signing agent. So there's that course. I believe there's Notary to Notary. She has a course also. And there's other courses like pretty much just for like, I don't want to say extra, but they give tips and stuff on how to make your business like top notch, or how you can make 100K in a year. And to be honest, since I've been a notary public loan signing agent, it's really about word of mouth. If nobody knows that you're a notary public loan signing agent, a lot of people didn't even know what a loan signing agent is. So if people don't know that you do it, how they going to know that you're a notary public loan signing agent? You actually have to market yourself, and you actually have to get the courage to do so. So, now I met this guy. This guy I know, he's actually is like a lifesaver. He's been helping me with like my notary public and things like that. And when I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, I took loan signing system courses. I took these other courses and stuff. And he's like, well, I never took none of those. And he makes a pretty profitable business. And this is with him just doing an NNA course. So, to each his own, whatever you want to take. But I'm telling you now, a lot of these title groups and title agencies and mortgage offices and mortgage officers, they don't know what like the loan signing system course is. Like a lot of them don't even know what that is, to be honest. So you can go in there with your certification all you want to, but what they really want is that New Jersey commission. And matter of fact, when I went into a title office, he asked me, do I have my commission? And I gave him my notary essential paper, like the certificate, but he was mainly worried about my commission. Did I have my commission? Was it up to date? Questions were, how many signings have you done? Are you willing to travel? If you are willing to travel, what's the furthest that you go? What's your fees? And for general notary work, I'm not going to lie, you don't make too much money, but the being a loan signing agent is where the money is at. So probably like 2 weeks ago, I'm going to insert a clip. If I know how to insert it, I'm still getting new to YouTube and recording. So if I can insert it, I'm going to insert it. I had somebody reach out to me in Philly, but the closing was in New Jersey. So My client didn't want to meet at his house because it's an investment property. So we met at a Starbucks. So I went to Starbucks. The signing was like 30 minutes. And once I finished my documentation, I was able to get it back to the office that same night, sent out a follow-up email like, hey, just to let you know, package and documents were able to make it to UPS tonight. Thank you. And I look forward to working with you. So I'm like, whew, they ain't email me back. I'm like, what's going on? So then 2 days later, she did email me back, say, thank you for your work. Your check is in the mail. Your check is in the mail. So mind you, for 30 minutes of work, probably if you want to include my travel time there, back, and taking the documents to UPS, for 30 minutes of work, mind you, you can set your own fees, whatever, it was a refinance. So different prices, different stroke for different folks. However you want to, some people price it higher as to $200. Some people do lowball as $150. Being as though I'm fairly new, I did $175. So for 30 minutes of work, I made $175. Now, I want to say that you do have to be knowledgeable about the paperwork. Now, you have some people who want to know 50,000 questions and rundown, where for us being a notary public, oh, if you have any questions, we can talk. We can call title. We can call your mortgage officer. We can call whoever you need to call to get these questions answered for you. I'm the loan signing agent. I'm here to do your signing. Any further questions that you have, we can refer back to your title company, your mortgage officer, whoever we need to call to get these questions answered for you. I'm here to notarize, sign this package, and go on about my business. So for 30 minutes of work, I made $175. Check was in the mail. I did the signing on a Monday. I got my check that following Monday, like in a week's time. So I was like, oh yeah. So now the thing is that, like I said, you have to market yourself. You can't be afraid. Even if you are new, you just have to get out there and do what you have to do. So to market yourself, so I'm going to say the loan signing system, and along with Notaries to Notary, they give you like they give you a list of signing services to sign up with. The only thing about signing services is it's like a first come, first serve basis. Like, let me see if I can find it in my business phone. So it's like first come, first serve basis. So like, I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. So all of these are signings that I've been getting. So all of these are signings that I've been getting. So, when you click on it, you can click on it and it says, and it could say, now mind you, it could be a minute, and then it says, unfortunately, this was already assigned to somebody. So it's like you're playing chase like cats and dogs, like you're chasing back and forth just to find out like, oh yeah, it's a signing. Let me hurry up and click on it real quick. By the time you click on it, somebody could have been a minute before you, or some of the signing services had preferred people in that area. So yeah, you can get the text message, but you probably only really got the text message because their preferred notary didn't click on it, or because somebody else clicked on it. So as long as I've been doing it, I probably clicked on one signing that I actually got, and then when I got the signing, I couldn't go through with it because the signing service company didn't have the paperwork in enough time. So therefore I couldn't do it. Now they said, they did call me and let me know, the signing couldn't go through today, but if we get the paperwork tomorrow, you'll be our first contact and we'll give it to you. So they did follow up and they did it. But then the next day, when it was time to do the signing, I had to work my regular job. So then I couldn't do that signing. So, loan signing system and Notaries to Notary, I do know that they give you like different signing services that you can sign it with and things like that. But it is like you're going to be chasing other people to actually get their signing. But now if you go direct and work for yourself and market yourself to other title companies, real estate offices, and things like that, and even so who you can market to is realtors, title offices, or even mortgage officers or in offices. The only thing about working in title, a lot of the title companies, which could be a pro and a con, the title companies that actually print out all the documentation for you. But sometimes when you go into their office, they charge an hourly rate. So they'll have like one day where you can possibly be doing like 4 or 5 signings. Now, you could be doing 4 or 5 signings, but they only pay you, I'm going to say, I forget what the title company said. The one title company said probably for like 5 hours of work. So you're doing 4 signings for 5 hours of work, and they're charging you $30 an hour, and that's only $150. Where if you were to work for like a realtor office and you actually have to travel to that person, you charge a fee. So you could do 4 signings a day at $150 versus working in a title company office, and you can make $600 for 4 different signings that you did a day. But you know, to each his own, whatever you want to do. But I do know the title companies, when I was going to work with one, the lady said that she prints out all the documentation. She'll do her signings between as early as 9 o'clock. The latest that she try to have you in the office is at 3 o'clock. So 9 to 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 21, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So like 6 hours of work, and that's $200. But you do get it. I'm not sure if you get it that day, but I want to say that you probably do get it that day. That like they probably cut you a check for that day of $200. But it's just like, you know, pros and cons. Like, I'm working in the office for 5 hours a day and making $200, or I can go out and do 4 signings where I do 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, $800 a day for just going to somebody's house versus working in the office. So, you know, it's kind of like up to you. What do you want to do? But it's definitely, it definitely is about marketing, and things like that. So, we're going to be doing more like videos, because I was trying to find videos on like how to get started in New Jersey. And it was very hard to find videos on how to start like your notary public business in the state of New Jersey. And I was looking for it. So I said, you know what, let me be the one to create it. And if you see my shirt here, it says Operation Sign In Notary Services. So that is my business that I created. I have an LLC, and I am licensed with the state of New Jersey. So if you have more questions, you can put some comments down for me. You can also follow my social media business page, which is Operation_Signing. And I also have a Google business page, which is Operation Signings, of course. So I'm going to be doing more like notary businesses and how things are going for me and things like that on my journey. But this is actually also a side hustle, but it's also my business and a lucrative business that I've created. And I started it last year. So thank you guys. And don't forget to follow my business pages. And also my YouTube pages. So my TikTok is prettyc_, where I'll be doing notary, lifestyle videos, side hustle videos, whatever. And then my business page for my notary is Operation_Signing. And then my budgeting Instagram is prettyc_budgets. And we'll be doing more videos like this just to keep you guys going with the process and how things work. And see you guys. Bye.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm a